All right, guys, I know you can't see me. I've got the light on. It is 6:30 Sunday, the day the big storm is supposed to hit. The snow is supposed to start here by 11 a.m. and then continue for 24 hours. Welcome! If you are stuck in the house due to Snowmageddon like we are, then you are at the right place because, hey, let's ride out this snowstorm together. What I have to share for you all today is a Dollar Tree haul. And guys, not only do I have Dollar Tree to show you, but I've got some other stuff. I've been doing some DIY like house fix-it-ups. I have the injury to prove it. But so Amazon and Dollar Tree have helped me out in that regard. So yeah, I'm anxious to show you all the stuff and then I can continue to be putting it to good use. And if you're new here, my name is Shelby. Welcome. Of course, all my returning shopping pals, welcome back. I'm really excited to jump into things and get this show on the road. So what do you say? I say, let's go. All right, now I have been over the past month sharing things that I have picked up at Dollar Tree in my quest to be like removing a lot of the plastics from my home, things that I typically would use that were made out of plastic to other materials. So along that line, I picked up a couple of new goodies at Dollar Tree to use here in the kitchen. And the first one is this slotted spatula. And this, the quality feels so nice, like no like splintery effect or anything like that, because I would not be able to deal if that was the case. And this is by Gibson Home, and they are calling it a slotted angled turner, and it is Acacia wood. Man, guys, this print is so tiny. ACA, I think it's CIA, not D. So however you say that, acacia wood, I'm not sure. It's hand wash only. And I've had other wooden utensils in the past, and sometimes I do put them in the dishwasher, but what happens is they can start to get like that fuzziness. And then if you leave them in the heat cycle, they can even start to crack. So I am going to take the effort and solely hand wash these. But it has a really nice, like, see that thin edge so that you could use it to turn things. And this is a utensil that I use daily in my kitchen. So I'm really excited by that. And I just realized, I don't necessarily look the most presentable because I'm sure I'm going to be outside in Snowmageddon shoveling constantly. We live in upstate New York, a lot of snow. We don't have a plow service. We don't have a snow blower. I just prefer to do it the old-fashioned way, shovel. And I actually rather enjoy shoveling because it's usually nice and quiet and peaceful when I'm out there doing it. So hence, that's what's going on with how I look. I did put lipstick on though, and of course my Dollar Tree mascara. Okay, the next item I picked up is this piece here. This is also by Gibson Home, and this one is bamboo, however, and they are just calling it a bamboo spoon. I like how it has this little, I don't know, like kind of lip there, like a bowl scraper effect. So yes, I'm very pleased to add 2 new utensils to my crock here. So I have a couple of hang-ons that are silicone that, oh, what was the name? I know it's a very costly company because my mother gave them to me as gifts. So I have like sentimental value to them. They have wooden handles here. In fact, let me show you what I'm talking about. They always in this orange color. I have a real sentimental attachment to these. So I'm not sure what I'll be doing about these. Okay, so also in my continuing organization, which I think a lot of us like get that organizing bug in a new year, don't we? I mean, I love to organize anyways, but definitely I always find myself after the holidays where I put everything away. Come January, I like to really buckle down and organize. So I'm going to give this a try. I picked this up. It is a clear storage bag, 29.53 inches long, 15.75 inches wide, and 5.91 in height. And it's zipper. So I have some off-season clothing that I want to store under the bed. And I thought this would work well for that. I don't know if a lot of people, I feel like maybe the younger generations don't do that. Growing up and even now, we always like switched out our definitely like our winter and summer clothing. So at least twice a year, like seasonally. I mean, I get it if people live in climates where that's not necessary, but here, like when it's summertime, you pull out your t-shirts, like, you know, your shorts, capris, flip-flops, stuff like that, and you put your heavy sweats and sweaters and all that stuff away. So, and plus I live in a small house with tiny closets. Like we barely have any closets because probably in like 1920, you know, nobody had like huge walk-in closets, or not in this neighborhood how they built the homes. So anyways, storage is at a premium, and under the bed is a wonderful place. Although I think feng shui people would say, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. But necessity, I have to. So in fact, some of you don't like the crinkling, some of you love it. I'm going to open this right now, and you can hear there's going to be no way of me opening it without crinkling it. But I want us to take a better look at it, and I want to feel the quality of this see-through bag to see how heavy duty it is. So here we go. That wasn't too bad, was it? And not too bad. All right, this is, all right. Oh, now it has kind of like a woven-y texture to it, so it doesn't feel like you could stick your fingernail right through it. Quite a nice size, guys. Has a handle too. All right, so this is definitely large. It has a zipper. So is this the sturdiest thing on the planet? I highly doubt it, but nice size. Two handles on either end. It will open up. So it's definitely going to serve the purpose. This would also be nice, I would think, for travel, to put inside a large suitcase, because then what you could do is at the end of your trip, line your suitcase with this and either put like the clean clothes or the dirty clothes in it, kind of as a barrier, a divider, you know what I'm saying, in your suitcase. Oh, the static electricity, my hair's sticking to it. All right, so I'm very pleased with that. Very, very pleased. And did I get, I think I got two of the same size. I did. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 of the same size because I figured 3 of those would line up nicely under the bed and be readily accessible. And that way, 1 for my clothes, 1 for Bill's clothes, and then I thought 1 for shoes. We don't have huge shoe collections, but I thought for shoes, so I'm very excited. And again, where I'm going to be snowbound all day today, probably tomorrow too, I'll be able to get my project underway. All right, and the next organizational piece I got, again, it's by Closet Essentials, and it is a vacuum storage bag. And so this says it provides 3 times more storage space. This is a large. It was the only size my Dollar Tree had. I know years ago they used to have, like, you could get 1 extra large, 2 large, like 3 medium or something like that. So have you ever seen those at your local Dollar Trees? I don't know. I checked 2 of my favorite Dollar Trees, and this was the only one available. And I have some that I got years ago off of Amazon that I use that are filled with actually a lot of the grandkids things, like stuffed animals and stuff like that we store here. But in any case, I got this to use precisely for what it shows here, blankets. So again, I do love my throws and my blankets, so I have them seasonally. We have our everyday ones, and then I have like a Halloween blanket, a couple of Christmas throws, a couple of Halloween throws, a Valentine's Day. You get the idea. So I definitely need a place to store those, so I figured I'd put them in here. I don't know if I'm going to slide this under the bed or just stuff it into the closet. And I don't know if any of you remember the old time radio show. I listened to it on I don't know, some podcast channel on my phone. But Fibber McGee and Molly, and their running joke was like this closet that, you know, if you open the door, everything would come crashing down on top of them, and they would just like keep stuffing stuff in there. Well, that often is the state of our little tiny bedroom closet. So you know, throwing blankets up on the shelf, and I have to throw them, and then when you open the closet door, they avalanche down on top of you. So I'm hoping this will help solve the problem. So yeah, I picked this up. Pack the items, close the bag by sliding the clip, and then you can use a vacuum cleaner or a hand pump. And I saved the hand pump from the vacuum storage bags that I got on Amazon long ago, because occasionally, you know, we take stuff out, reuse them, whatever. So I have that hand pump, so I will try that on this. And maybe in a vlog I could even like demo this, show you how it works. So fingers crossed that it's going to work well. Oh, I did grab this. I've talked to you guys about my other project, doing the grout in our shower upstairs. It's like a sand colored one. So it's coming along. It's not doing badly. And I had hauled these nylon sponges for you guys that I got at Dollar Tree. I think you get like a good half dozen of these for the $1.50. These are working out very well. But these are a little bit, you know, to get the grip a little harder. So I thought maybe something like this because I want to do the shower ceiling, you know. So grabbed this, and it is by Scrub Buddies. And I'm trying to see if it looks like, no, I don't think, sadly, I don't think this part is replaceable. It says it's safe for nonstick cookware, dishwashing, sinks, bathrooms, showers, non-scratch scour. So yes, picked that up. Oh, so then I might as well just show you one of the things I'm using. And so we got these at the Dollar Tree. This is what Bill had gone off and looked for me, was the Arm & Hammer baking soda and the Swan hydrogen peroxide. Oh, that just, I've already opened it. It had an inner seal. When I squeezed it, it just squirted out a little bit. So yes, these. So you make a paste of these, put it on the grout, let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then give it a little bit of scrub and rinse it. So that is what I've been doing. So we picked these up at the Dollar Tree for that ongoing project. Oh, guys, I'm making a mess here. An absolute mess. And then they said you could add, for like in the kitchen, in case there's any grease in the grout, a squirt of laundry detergent to that same, or not laundry, dishwasher detergent to that same mixture. So I needed to get some laundry, oh my gosh, dishwasher detergent. Right now I have Dawn, but that's almost gone. And I really like the Dawn, but I was just drawn to this purple color. I thought it will be festive to just brighten the kitchen up. Thinking spring, even though again we're in the middle of Snowmageddon. But so that was my thinking. I got the Ajax one. It has Fabuloso lavender scent in it. So grabbed that. And also for another project, and thankfully Bill has been doing this one. And this one's kind of been the bane of his existence for a decade. When we had some work done in our upstairs bathroom, again, picture small house, narrow halls, not a lot of space. They were either taking out the old tub or bringing in the new shower floor, but something, and Bill was helping them, and somebody backed up and the corner of whatever it was they were carrying hit the plaster wall and put like a hole, like a dent in it. And so Bill has had various repairs of it over the year, but it's still, has never looked great or like cracked, whatever. So he's been working on that, and he finally has it to a point where he likes the finish of it for the most part. He's got to do one more sanding of it, and then he's just going to paint it. It had wallpaper, but yeah, whatever. We're not gonna try to re-wallpaper that one section. There's nothing that matches, and the little space that it is, it actually kind of like wraps from the stairwell so it can be painted, and we'll tie into that. I know, long story. So in any case, he's got one more sanding to do, and then he's going to paint it. And Dollar Tree has the cheapest painting supplies. So I grabbed him this roller, and then this the roller piece, that you actually will put the paint on and paint the wall. So this was $1.25, and I paid $1.50 for this piece. But that's all right, because these pop off. You can wash them. This will save and use. Made in the USA, this one says. So, and they had different styles. I got this for smooth to semi-smooth surfaces, because that is what the wall is for sure. So yes, so this is for Bill for his little project, and maybe I'll be able to film him doing that this week. And then guys, Bill picked this one up. Now he doesn't buy that many Hot Wheels anymore, but look at this one with this, like, see the cat on it, that like Asian cat. I've actually long ago played a slot machine that was this theme, so I think it's supposed to bring like good luck. I don't obviously know what it says there in the Asian lettering, but it's just really, really cool. It's called the Rajing Express. So Bill said he got that for me. I thought that was sweet. So I'll probably end up opening it and just putting it on my little like memento shelf. Maybe upstairs where I have my girls' ashes on the shelf in the bedroom. Maybe I'll put it there. I think that would be kind of sweet. So yes, he got me that. Oh, and then we picked up a box of the toasted oats. These are the little treats that the +3 get. So they needed those, grabbed a box of those, and Bill got 2 more. One's already in the fridge, but of the Modern Pantry whole milk. This is the shelf-stable milk. This is the type of thing that we always make sure we have in stock, especially for Snowmageddon going on out there. This is what you need so that you don't run out if you need your milk. And yeah, and plenty of this available at Dollar Tree. produced, processed in the USA there. So a great product. And not only do they have whole milk, they have 1%, 2% almond, oat, I don't know, chocolate. We have found strawberry, so whole variety. So yeah, grabbed that. And I grabbed another one of these. I've been on a huge pinalin kick lately. This is the fresh pine scent. Absolutely loving this. And I refilled one of our bottles with this already, so that's why it's opened. I used to like it down to there. So yes, keep this stuff in stock all the time now. Now my Dollar Tree also has the fresh one, which is, it's saying like it's a spring scent. I'm not sure. I haven't tried that yet. I probably will, but I'm one of those people, I like a nice like strong scented cleaner, and I don't know, something about the pine just always definitely makes things smell fresh. So that's why I've been going with this. But if you've tried like the lavender one or the floral like spring scented one, I'd love to know your thoughts if that has a strong scent, because that's actually what I prefer. Oh, now the other day I was out with my youngest son and we were running some errands, and he had to go into, I think he wanted to go into Target for a gift card. And so anyways, while he was doing that, I was like, I'm just going to check out that little like Target Bullseye playground in the front of the store. And so I only picked up 2 things, and I got these because they were $1 a piece. Look at this sponge. Little strawberry. And I gotta tell you, I had like the gingerbread one at Christmas and stuff. These really don't do a very good job. They're not like absorbent. This thing wears off really fast, so they don't do a great job, but they're absolutely adorable. So again, $1. So I got the strawberry. I thought I'm gonna put this one away and then pull it out in the summer. And then I thought this one was cute too. A fried egg. So I don't know when we'll use it, but it's a sunny yellow. I have touches of yellow. I know I'm looking up here. You guys can't see. You've probably seen it in a house tour. My little like vintage curtain with the little white daisies with the yellow centers. So I have touches of yellow and pink in here, and of course blue. You see it all. I like those, but in any case, I thought this little fried egg was cute. And they had, oh, I think they had like a Valentine's Day themed heart sponge, but I didn't get that one. And I think they had this out for like Valentine's Day, the strawberry, but I'm going to put it away and use it over the summer. So those were the 2 things I grabbed from Target. All right, guys, I had Amazon order show up, so I want to show you what I got. The first thing is this little gadget. You never know what you can find online. You search into the search bar and you find stuff. So in our little half bath downstairs, we have this old pedestal sink, and it has like, you know, the stopper thing in it. And the stopper isn't even hooked to anything anymore, so it just like sits there. And as much as I've tried to clean it and stuff, it's all like gross with hard water stains, and the rubbery part of it is just kind of, I don't know, like deteriorating. So here, let me grab, do I need scissors for this? No, I think I can get it out, so we can take a closer look. And I'm looking Bill outside the window. He's working on fortifying up one of his cat shelters out there, because we're in for an Arctic blast tonight. All right, so this is what it looks like. I see it has a nice little protective plastic cap. And so what this is this is just going to go in the drain. And then see, you just press it if you want the drain to close, pop it up for the water flow. And then it has this little gadget here, which this opens up, and that's like a catcher. So if you happen to drop a ring down, or it says hair or things like that. And I'll look this up and put the price here, and I would have never even known this thing existed. I was looking for replacement sink stoppers. So really cool, I think. So I'm going to put it in, see how it works. Okay, so this is the old one. So you see what I mean, what that top looks like? I have scrubbed and scrubbed this thing, and I don't know if the chrome finish is worn off of it, but nasty, nasty. So now let me show you the new piece that I just got from Amazon. And here it is. So I slipped it right in, push that down. Now we can keep the water from going down. If we want to fill the sink, look at that, and then nice. Ooh, I'm so impressed, and it's so shiny and new and nice looking. So a quick way to pick up this old sink. All right, the other thing I picked up from Amazon is this, some new soap dispensers. It says it's an antique square design, because I also got this from Amazon. So see the shape now, and I have these, which they fit in it, one that says dishes, one that says hands, but these are really old. The top, the same thing, I've cleaned it, but it has kind of scrubbed the finish off, and these leak. I got these probably 2 years ago at Target. So I have the one that says hand soap and dish soap. But as I say, they both are leaking horribly. So I got this little gadget also on Amazon. Has this little removable tray so you can clean it. And I like it because it is at a slant. All right, well now I gotta get it. Oh my goodness, it's not this complicated, guys. I can see what I'm doing wrong. Okay, goes in like that and catches on that lip. So see how it slants? So the bottles sit on it, and then you put this on the edge of your sink. You can also put sponges in here, and then any dripping water, it funnels off this little ramp down into the sink. So I needed an upgrade on bottles, and so I figured, well, why not get square ones since I'm getting new ones? And this 2-pack, I want to say it was $14.99, but I'll look it up and I will put the price right up here for you guys. And maybe if I like these things, well, I already know I like the bathroom sink thing, I will link them in my Amazon shop, and I usually have that in the description box of all the videos, so if somebody is looking for something. And this is cool. It says, thank you for your order. Thank you for supporting our small business. You made our day, and we hope we have made yours with love. And it tells you if you've received a broken or are not satisfied with the item, you can email them. So that's pretty cool. That's good business. Looks like it's all packaged really nicely. So those are the pump tops. Now this came also with a little tray. So I don't know if I'll set it inside that one, but what I was thinking I would do, guys, is actually just set this little tray on the other side of my sink and put a sponge in it. So I thought that was kind of nice. Came with a little bonus tray. And I also wanted smaller bottles. That was my goal because I'm in a very small, tight space here. And these are a little too tall. So when I have to reach over them, they're always in the way. So I know these are smaller. I am aware of that. And I specifically was looking for smaller ones. Oh, I should show you guys. So look at how awesomely this is packaged. I cannot imagine that it's going to be broken. And this is really good cardboard. Oh my goodness, can I even get it out of the packaging? Look at all that bubble wrap. This is strong stuff. Ooh, I like. Look at that. Now, these are freezing cold from being outside on my porch. But so, different style stickers. So, once these warm up, I will mark them. We'll see what the tops look like when it's all put together. I'm so excited. I love to, like, refresh little things like this around the house. It makes me happy. All right, and the pumps are interchangeable. It said they were rust proof. I like that. It matches the black tray that I showed you, and the faucet handle here kind of is black. So the sink is white. Not my choice. When we bought this house long ago, that was what it came with. All right, so then it has the little straw part, so I just have to, there we go, insert that in there. It looks good. Into the bottle. Oh yeah, and it's nice because then you can swivel that. Ooh, these are nice, guys. These are really nice. They look like they were made for it, huh? I like that. So yes, so I'll put the other one together too. And when the labels are on and they're filled, I will take some picture and show you guys. But I'm so excited. So yes, those are my little Amazon finds. So I hope you enjoyed, but I'll be back and show you what these look like all set up. All right, so here they are all filled. Ignore Bill's coffee grounds back there. You need to fill them up more, but I don't want to mix color hand soaps, and so I use, this is Dollar Tree hand soap, and this is Dawn dishwashing liquid that I got at Dollar Tree. Also, of course, my Dollar Tree sponge. So that's how it looks all set up, and I could not be more pleased.